I've played 5 hours of Into the Emberlands, and here's my first impression of it. It's a cute survival roguelite, and that's how they get you. That's how they get you. When I started playing, I thought, oh, this is so cute. It's so cozy. It's not that hard. There's no combat. I'm not stressed right now. Everything is easy breezy. I'm having fun exploring. I'm having fun saving the villagers and helping restore the village. And then I get knocked out. And that's when my downfall, my downhill descent started. Some would even say the origin of my villain arc. Before I give my review of Into the Emberlands, let me introduce myself and also break down the game. Howdy doodly, I'm Kitty. I'm a video game enthusiast adding more games to my Steam library and wishlist than I have time to play, and I present to you a review of Into the Emberlands. It's a cute and cozy strategy and survival roguelite, and if I can take a moment to say, 1, thank you to the Into the Emberlands team for giving me a review copy of the game, and 2, as a roguelike enthusiast, I love seeing all the non-combat roguelite and light games. They're always so creative and so much fun. Thank you for bringing this game to light. I really do enjoy it. If you are unfamiliar with Into the Emberlands, let me break it down for you. You pick your character, who may or may not have perks. You get an ember lantern that has the amount of charges on it on the bottom. The amount of charges is how many squares you can move outside of the village without passing out. There are a few ways you can recharge your ember lantern without coming back to the village. 1 is by saving a knack, which is a lost villager. You'll find them by campfires. 2, you can burn your tools for charges. 3, you can grab the embers on the ground and get charges, but be careful of having a full inventory. And 4, you can go to furnaces and exchange wood for charges. Charges aren't the only currency system you have though. You have coins that you can use at vending machines and later on use to buy tools amongst other things that I don't want to spoil. You also have the ember crystals that are used to upgrade various items like your ember lantern, your backpack, which is your inventory bar at the bottom, and as far as I currently know, your coin girdle. I think there is a way to upgrade the pouch for your crystals, but I haven't gotten that far, so I can't speak on that. And so the gameplay loop is look at your objectives, go out and save villagers, and gather the resources you need to help build the village without passing out or getting lost. And if it so happens that you get lost and you have upgraded your lantern, your coin girdle, your backpack, well, say goodbye to those upgrades. That is part of the roguelite aspect of this game. Depending on how much you've upgraded, you won't lose all of it when you get lost, so to speak, unless you only upgraded your backpack once, then yeah, you're totally losing that. I really enjoyed playing Into the Emberlands. I think it's cute, it's cozy, it's stimulating for the brain to think, okay, if I take this many steps, then I need to make sure I have enough steps to come back. And I definitely initially struggled with this concept when I started playing. I mean, I would still say that I'm pretty new to the game. I've only played maybe a little over 5 hours, but I do want to finish the game. I think it's really cute. There's so much to explore and learn, and I need to make up for the charges I lost. Because I tend to have tunnel vision when I play. The last time I played, I got lost twice and went from 180 charges and got back to 85. So really stinky, but it is what it is. I can either start over or try to build back up. And honestly, I think it's kind of easier to start over than to try and like build your charges and back up and like get the upgrades that you had. It's a bit easier to start from the beginning than to like go back and like try to get what was lost, in a sense, to be honest. And in my opinion, maybe I'm playing wrong and there's something that I didn't know, but I guess a couple of other things that I wanted to mention is that like the humor of Into the Emberlands is cute. It makes me giggle, and like things being called like arts and craft stuff, or like when you do the tutorial and it's like less talky, more dewy or something. I think I may have forgotten what you click on. I think they understand who would be interested in playing the game, and the urge to just like kind of jump into action. There we go. I do feel like I've barely scratched the surface, and all the time that I spent playing, it is easy to pick up and challenging to master, and I can't wait to play more. I can't wait to finish the story out. I can't wait to see where this game takes me in terms of like how far out I'll be able to go without like getting punished, and the other mechanics of the game. I also want to note I mainly play on mouse and keyboard, and the gameplay was smooth. I did play on controller to make sure that it was comfortable, and I can confirm that it is. If you need to make the swap from mouse and keyboard to controller, getting the hang of the keybinds is going to be on the easier side. I can't really say from the perspective of going from controller to mouse and keyboard, but I would imagine it would be just as easy. I didn't run into any bugs or anything game breaking while playing, thankfully. My only complaint was that I couldn't switch it to windowed, so I couldn't stream it because I'm operating off of one monitor. And I'm hoping that there is a patch or an update that fixes that soon, hopefully, because I would love to stream it and share it with my community. It is genuinely a cute game. And I think it's an amazing price point as well. It feels like such a steal. I'm hoping that after I complete the story, maybe there are other modes, and if there aren't, that's something that I would love to see added down the road, like a free roam mode where there's no penalty for going too far, or a speed run and or challenge mode. I think would be really cool. It would be really fun, and to have those different modes for different playstyles would be awesome. My review of Into the Emberlands is it is a game that I would recommend. Of course, it's not a game I would recommend for everyone because it has a like very specific kind of gameplay loop. And if it's not your thing, then it's really not your thing. But I love it. I love it, and I intend to come back to it. I have so many games in my Steam library and even more games on my wish list. So I think it's very like meaningful when I say, yeah, I'm totally going to come back to Into the Emberlands. I intend to finish it. It's a game that I actually actively look forward to playing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review of Into the Emberlands. I hope to do more videos like this. If you're interested in seeing what my gameplay experience is like, I am going to upload the recordings that I did. It was supposed to be 5 hours, but it ended up being 4.5 hours of recording. So, but you can see like, you can see where like I'm starting to figure things out, and then I goof so hard that I have to restart. But I genuinely enjoy it, and I will link that video in the description as soon as I upload it, which is hopefully at the same time as this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is the very first video of its kind for me to make. It's the very first video of my first 5 hours series, and I am happy. I'm so happy that it was Into the Emberlands. So, see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and wherever you're at in the world, please take care.